Hi, ladies. Okay, I am your independent sales director, Taylor Barrow, and today we are going to talk about working in person faces. Now, this is something that Mary Kay built our company off of. It was just creating the products, of course, was, the ultimate focus, but being in person, connecting with women, helping them feel special just for like an hour or two, just taking the time to pamper them, teach them about their skin with that in person experience is what Mary Kay really just designed the company to look like. And I know with COVID, a lot of things went virtually, but I still love working my business in person. And honestly, I think truly the best results come from working in person. So we're going to talk about what that looks like. We're going to go over your kit, what you would need to have for demos. We're going to go over your setup. We're going to go over how to open, how to go through an appointment and close it. And once you are done with this video, you will be completely prepared to do your first in-person face, or if you've been doing them for a little bit and maybe you just need a refresher, then this is for you. So starting with what are in-person appointments. So what that means is in our Mary Kay business, we have the luxury of being a try before you buy business. And what that means is that all the women that you book are able to come and have a one-on-one experience with you. Sorry, I'm adjusting my screen. And they are able to come and have that experience one-on-one for free. Now, what does that look like? So you can either do skincare and makeup, or you could do just skincare, or you could do just makeup. But overall, this appointment is going to be a walkthrough of skincare and makeup because we want to do a full makeover. And women want to be able to take their face off and put it back on before they go on with their day. If you're doing it in the morning, especially, they just want to be able to learn how to apply their makeup, how to moisturize properly before they put face makeup on. And doing it all is just so much more fun. So we're going to talk about that. So an in-person face would be someone who comes to either your studio or your house. This is my office. It's literally just a bedroom in my house, in my apartment. And I have it just designated as my beauty room. So it doesn't have to be fancy. I've done them at my kitchen table before. I've gone to other women's kitchen tables, their houses, or I've done it in a clubhouse. I've done it at a coffee shop. I mean, you can literally do it anywhere. The whole goal is just to get the person in front of you and to hold the appointment. So be flexible. Don't worry about looking like super profesh. You're good, I promise. And you are, at the end of the day, being a blessing to them. So okay, that is what an appointment is. How do you book these appointments? Just by reaching out to people. We have booking scripts on boards, and everything that I'm going to show today is going to be in our board labeled in-person appointments, in-person parties. So do not worry. All of these tools will be there, besides like the speaking part that will come from me. But everything that I've talked about, from the profiles to the supplies, it is all linked there. And once you kind of buy your supplies, they last for like months and months. So you don't have to spend a ton of money just to get set up. So that's cool. Okay, so now that we talked about and established what it is, let's go just right into it. So number one, most importantly, is going to be your supplies. So starting with your mirror and your tray. So when you place your first order with Mary Kay, you get two of the mirrors and trays, as long as you do your 600 qualified order. Now, I know most of you already get to that when you're collecting your first orders, so you are set up and prepared. If you did not do a 600 and you need mirrors and trays, let me know and I will give you two. But these are going to be the bottom tray, which is going to have, you can either get inserts from me, if I have extras, or we have printable ones that I designed on Canva, and you can just print them and they will go in the bottom of your tray. And then the mirror literally just pops right into the back, and voila, this is your little tray. Then you will need your plastic inserts, which your plastic inserts, these are on section 2. You're just going to take one out of your pack. And as you will see, it has all of your bubbles already indented in there. And when you lay it down, it perfectly matches all of the bottom bubbles that are already on here for you. So when you're prepping your tray, you're just squeezing it right into the plastic. And then when you're done with your appointment, you just toss it. So it makes it super convenient. And this is very professional, very clean. So that is going to be our setup. Now, usually next to it, I will have a bowl, a washcloth, and a fuzzy headband. Now, these are obviously extras. I went on Amazon. If you go to Home Goods, if you're a TJ Maxx girly like me, you can go and find a pack of washcloths for very cheap. But I get a washcloth, a fuzzy headband, because of course we just want to make the experience extra special. And then a little bowl. It can be one from your kitchen. I got these from Walmart. It was like a pack of pink and red ones like a year ago, and I've just used them for everything. So I just think they're cute, and I've used them. But I've also used like bowls, paper bowls, plastic bowls, glass bowls, literally anything. As long as it holds water, you are good. So that is going to be the next thing. So I'll just, put these all next to each other. I'll stack this and then have the bowl of water. And then must-haves are going to be, this is just a little case that I put them in, is going to be your mascara and your lip gloss wands, because you'll need to be able for them to add mascara and their lip color. So these are a must-have, super duper cheap on Amazon. You can get like 200 of them for $5. Very, very cheap. Little makeup cotton pads for makeup remover and micellar water. This is going to be to start the appointment with the eye makeup remover and micellar water to remove anything excess they have on. And then I believe that is it for the basic supplies, besides your profile. So these are also designed by me on Canva, and you'll just print them out, print like probably 10 to 20 at a time, so you just have a stack. But it's going to have their personal info. It's going to ask them questions about their skin. This will be customized to their skincare regimen. So I was trying to see if I had the basic skincare next to me, but we have a miracle regimen, we have the basic skincare regimen, and then we also have the repair. So just depending on what skincare set they're going to use, you'll be able to go through your file of profiles and pick out which one is going to match them. Now, based off of which profile, you're like, I don't know what person would want, which skincare. That is where you as the beauty consultant will come in. And if you did your MK Confident modules, then you will be confidently able to choose which skincare regimen they are going to use for their appointments. So we know the basic skincare set is our low tier, and that is for women that have like no experience with skincare, or for our teens, or just girls that have, or women that have very extreme sensitive skin. They're going to be our basic. Then we have our Miracle, which is our Miracle regimen. I actually have it right in front of me. This is our anti-aging bestseller skincare set. So that's your first step in anti-aging. It's going to have your vitamin B3s, collagen. It's going to defend against age-of-cell free radicals. It's going to delay premature signs of aging. So it's basically going to be your first real big girl skincare set. And then we have our repair set, which is going to be for our more mature, advanced signs of aging women that are going to be probably over 40. They're definitely going to have some fine lines, wrinkles. Their neck is probably going to start sagging. They might have crepiness. Those are for the girls that are like getting Botox already, or just for our older women that really need to get some oomph in their skincare, or the bougie women. Like I use the Voluform cleanser, and I use the lifting serum out of the kit because I want my Spanx for my face now while I'm 24, to keep my skin nice and tight and firm and lifted to prevent sagging. So it just depends on the person. And as you have these conversations with your client when they come, and they fill out this right here, they'll be able to tell you, like, when it comes to skincare, I want simple, anti-aging, clean ingredients, control acne, retinol, sensitive, skin safe. So based off of this profile, you'll kind of be able to like peek at it, but also too, we have pre-profiling questions that are on boards. So which we'll talk about that at the end, how to hold an appointment. That is going to help you pre-profile before they even get there, and that will tell you what is already, you know, what type of skin they have, what they're working on, their age, and all that fun stuff. So you should know by the time they get to their appointment what they are. And these questions are good for storing on their profile, but also too, if you did not get to pre-profile or you forgot, then you'll find out when they get there. Okay, awesome. Okay, so then next step, of course, once you have your basic setup, your mirror, your tray, your plastic insert, your washcloth, your headband, your bowl of water. You can also have some type of like disposable cloths. We have them on section 2 as well. Sometimes the washcloth is suffice and they'll dip it in like in a corner and wash it off. But sometimes the disposable cloths are good to have as well. So love that. Okay, so now let's go into the products that you need to have. So number 1, we always want to start with your starter kit or just with a bag. So this is the Mary Kay branded tote. You can earn this from me by completing all of your MK Confident modules. If you complete the entire course, you get the bag, and then you also get some business tools from me. So make sure y'all are busting your tail to finish those confident courses so you girls can get some supplies. But even if you don't, you just need some type of bag to put all your supplies in. So that is step number 1. You just want a big tote. I have this little Mary Kay one behind me, and I also have like a big roller tote. But I start with this, and honestly, sometimes I just take that to my appointments when I don't need to carry a whole bunch of extra stuff. And then also too, this is a Mary Kay beauty coat. It has little pockets on it, and it covers basically almost down to your knees. It's like an oversized coat that looks really professional when you have a dress on or a skirt. And I always wear this to my appointments. I actually have my name tag, but I had it on my blazer the other day, so it's out in my living room. But you can also have your name tag, which you can also earn that from me. So look out for that. But beauty coat is a great supply to have. Okay, now, after your bag, you obviously want to have your demo kit. So now your demo kit is going to be your basic necessity products for your facial and your makeover. Now, over time, this will grow. Mine is large because I'm the director and I've been doing this for a while, but I do have a checklist of your basic items on boards. It's on there as well, but I'm going to go over that right now with you. So don't worry if you don't need to memorize this. It will be in the notes, but you'll at least visually get to see it. So you need 1 travel roll-up bag. That's it, with your 4 compartments. And we're going to go over which is going to be in each compartment. So first things first, we have our Miracle set. This is our Miracle regimen in normal to dry and combo to oily. So you're going to have a normal to dry cleanser, normal to dry moisturizer, combo to oily cleanser, combo oily moisturizer. The daytime, nighttime defender, and your eye cream are versatile. So they go for both formulas. So both regimens in pocket number 1. Pocket number 2 is going to be your basic skincare set in both formulas. Again, your mattifying cleanser and hydrating cleanser, and then mattifying moisturizer and hydrating moisturizer, and then your toner and exfoliating scrub are versatile. So they can go with either hydrating or mattifying. Now, why is it so important to have 2 skincare sets is because not everyone is ready for anti-aging and not everyone has the skin to be able to do anti-aging. So I highly, highly recommend always having the basic skincare line. And even if they use the Miracle, you could talk them, you know, maybe if they're like, oh, when they see the price at the end and they're like, I didn't know it was going to be that expensive, you could say, you know what, I have this basic skincare set, and you know what, you could use this. It is a little bit more budget friendly, and why don't we start you on this? And then maybe we can climb up and add pieces in the Miracle, or vice versa. Maybe they use the basic skincare set and they loved it, and you're like, you know what, well, we actually have the Miracle set. Like, you seem to really be invested in wanting to take care of your skin. I know that we kind of talked about the basic skincare, but do you want to maybe like try one of the serums to add in? Or did you like the cleanser? Do you want to try this other one on the back of your hand before you go today? So it's a great talking point. So it's good to have both, because you need to be able to be flexible with using products on different clients. And then your other pocket is going to be your microdermabrasion. Mine is just in my roll bag over here. But your next pouch is going to be your microdermabrasion, which is your scrub and your serum. And then it's going to be your charcoal mask and eye makeup remover and micellar water. So those are going to be your basic other supplements besides your regimen. So we have our regimen, which is our meat and potatoes. And then we have our supplements, which are like our sides that we are going to put in throughout the week. Charcoal mask, of course, is going to be like as it comes if someone needs it to detoxify. Usually we do it at our appointments after we cleanse. And then we have our microdermabrasion. If we have like a woman who loves exfoliating, she's, you know, used to it, she knows what it is, I'm going to use that on her. Or we always do it on the back of the hand. So just depending, if you have someone that has really dry skin though, we're not going to want to do the charcoal mask, because the charcoal mask is more for pulling out oil. And if she has really dry skin, like if I have a 50-year-old woman, I'm not putting the charcoal mask on her face. Like, that is just not a client that needs to pull out extra moisture or acne. We're going to either do the microdermabrasion, or I'm going to do the facial peel. If I have that, that's in the repair kit, or I'm going to do the moisture gel mask, which the moisture gel mask is actually really good to have in your kit. Normally I say if you're going to have one, do the charcoal, but if you can swing to have the gel mask, then do that too, because some people want moisture versus just detoxifying. So, okay, that's second pouch. Now let's get to the makeup pouch. So in here, you are going to want primer, your 5 CC creams, very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep and very deep. What is great about our CC creams is they are so, the shade range is very wide. So you can have every single skin tone from lightest to darkest with your 5 shades. Now, you can invest in foundations going, you know, along. I have all the color foundations with me in my kit, because when I'm normally doing appointments or I'm doing second appointments, women want full coverage. But when you're having a first appointment with someone, usually you're doing what we call a dash out the door look. And that's going to be with the CC cream. It's going to be very light coverage. So the CC cream will get you by with your foundation coverage, and it's still incredible. It's complexion correction. It makes your skin look beautiful. It makes it very even, glowy, and it has SPF in it. So you'll want that. You'll want at least 2 of the liquid cream eyeshadow. So I always say Light Beam and Pink Starlight. And then if you want to invest in powder, you can have powder, but the cream to powder liquid eyeshadows are incredible. They're very easy. You'll want a mascara. You will want the 4 brow tints. So blonde, dark blonde, brunette, and dark brunette. Because we definitely want to shape the brows. And then, I don't know why I'm thinking when it's literally right in front of me. And then eyeliners, you could do just one black. I highly recommend definitely invest in at least the brown, and the black. And then you can get the blue and the steely, charcoal if you're going to, but that's basically it. Those are going to be your basic ones. And then choose at least 3 of your favorite lip glosses. So I have lipsticks and lip gloss because I have, of course, built over time, but at least 3 of your favorite lip glosses. So that way they can complete the look with primer, CC cream, liquid eyeshadow, mascara, eyebrows and lips. And then definitely, absolutely make sure that you have a palette, which if you already did your 600, you'll be getting your palette with your name on it from me. So you're going to be getting this in the mail. But for instance, in this one, I have 4 cheek colors, our 2 contours, and our 2 highlights, and then this is just cream to powder foundation. But I have a bigger palette with like cheeks and or other blushes and eyeshadows that are like made together or that look good together. But this is a perfect example without the cream to powder of like what you could have. So have a couple blushes of a good shade range, so like a light, a medium, a coral, and more of a berry. So we have all the skin tones can be covered. And then if you want to do the 2 highlight and the 2 cheek colors, that will help to sculpt their face and highlight the high points. But no matter what, at least have a couple blushes. So that way you can do blush. And then you girls can add your contour and highlight. But just make sure that you have blush, like I said. So this would be basically your demo roll-up bag. Is going to be all your pouches with your skincare and your makeup. Like I said, there is a checklist. Do not worry. There's like a necessity checklist, and then there's like if you can add it on, do so list, and that's all on there. So roll-up bag, your palette with your mirrors and your trays and everything else, your profile, all that fun stuff. And then highly recommend having a cheek brush and a foundation brush, so that way they can blend out their CC cream if they need to. You can do it with your hands, but I always love offering a brush because most women like to like blend it out more. And then also a cheek brush so they can apply their blush. And then a good extra would be to have your brush cleaner, so you can just spray, quick little sanitize and get it all ready. So that would be that for the products. Now, let's go over what that looks like. So now that we have our products, we have our mirror and tray, we're going to talk about how we fill it up. So this is pretty self-explanatory, but what a tray usually looks like is we have the bubble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and our big little oval. Normally, it's going to go cleanser, daytime, nighttime serum. This is for the Miracle set. So cleanser, daytime, nighttime serum, moisturizer, and eye cream. Then over here, we can put like the charcoal mask or the microderm, just depending on what you want to use for the supplements for the day. And that's going to be customized to their skin. And then over here, we can put their primer and their CC cream. And then you could put the liquid eyeshadow up here. You can put the lip gloss. But basically, these are your bubbles. So as long as you know what's going in what bubble, you're fine. But we always pre-pump our products into the tray before the appointment begins. And you can tell them, and on the other inserts on the bottom, it will say 4-in-1 cleanser, daytime defender, nighttime recovery, antioxidant moisturizer, eye cream, charcoal mask, microdermabrasion scrub, and pore minimizer serum. And then it has liquid eyeshadow and lip gloss. So it actually is already labeled on the bottom for you. This is just a universal one. So if you're using like the basic skincare, you'll just do cleanser, exfoliating scrub, moisturizer, and then the toner you can't like squirt in here because it's like water. But you'll put that on a cotton pad and hand that to her. So no matter what, you are putting it in the tray. And then that's basically it for just pumping your products in here and having it set up for her. So then as you're going, which now you're like, okay, so I have all these supplies. How on earth do I now present these products? What steps do I go in? What does that look like? Well, guess what? Hold on, we're stuck on my chair. Da-da-da-da. Mary Kay has an entire guide on how to do your appointment. Like, how incredible. Literally, what you're going to do, you're going to open her on up. It's a big old binder. And also, I have a printable version. So you can buy this on section 2. But if you're like, I just want to, hold on, let me make sure I know which way it goes. If you're like, I just want to print it and make my own binder, you can do so. But literally, it's so cool. So how it works is, let me make sure I'm watching it from the right side so I make sure I have it. Okay, yes. So how it works is you literally flip all the pages. So it's going to be sitting like this on the table. So she'll be looking at this side and then you'll be looking on the back. So literally, you're just going to, as she's going, you're going to flip it. So let's see. I might have this the wrong way. Hold on a second. Uno momento. Let me make sure. I honestly haven't looked at one of these in a hot minute. So let me make sure I have this right. I think it goes this way. Okay, yes, it's this way. Okay, so you're going to flip all the pages to the back, and then you're going to flip as you go. That makes so much more sense. Okay, so as it's sitting on the table, you're literally going to have it propped up just like this. And she's going to be looking at this side, okay? And you're going to be standing up. She's going to be sitting next to you. She's going to have her tray. She's going to have her whole setup. And literally, as they're watching this, you are reading the notes on the back. So for instance, let's skip to the welcome. So welcome to the best party ever. Now, this is more for like a group, but it's the exact same when you're doing an individual session. So literally it tells you, welcome your guest for 1 minute, I story 1 minute, and it tells you sentences that you can start. So for instance, open, welcome to the party or welcome to your appointment. Thank you for being here. We all deserve a little me time, don't we? You can say as a, this is like if you have a hostess. So maybe if you have a group session where Susie brought Ashley and Amanda, you can be like, thank you so much to Susie for making this happen. As a thank you, Susie's going to receive some special perks today. So obviously there's like options for you to choose from. And then over here on this side, it says share your Mary Kay journey and how this experience has positively impacted your life. And then literally it says open, my Mary Kay business has ... and then elevated my confidence, ... positively impacted my family. Like it literally helps you go through every single step. So then as you go, we are going to have where it goes into the product. So literally it's going to talk about Mary Kay and the backstory. So get ready for all the feels. Mary Kay Ash created this company to empower women and change their lives for the better, blah, blah, blah. Some of my favorite things about this company are Mary Kay was started by a woman for women company for more than 60 years, yada, yada, yada. You get the point. So literally all this stuff I'm just reading as I'm talking to you. And then you're just going to keep going. So now we are going to talk about, for instance, oh my gosh, that is our miracle set. That's what she's putting on her face. So literally, I'm going to introduce it. So today, we are going to be using the TimeWise Miracle Set, and you're just going to be on your way to strong, healthy skin from day one. And week after week, this is going to bring you closer to your best skin yet. I love that this innovative regimen is a hybrid of high science skincare and soothing self-care, resulting in a twice daily ritual that just makes your skin feel so effortlessly beautiful and glowy. And it's very easy to use. It's very effective, blah, blah, blah. And now it's literally going to teach you the ingredients. So, this TimeWise Miracle Set includes 4 essential products. It has our cleanser, our antioxidant moisturizer, the daytime defender, and nighttime recovery. I like to think of it as the ABCs, like antioxidants, brightening, and collagen. And these are all the ingredients that are going to be in the skincare that you're using today. As you can see, still, it talks about the ABCs. So you are literally reading off of this. And you know what's so cool is as you practice with this, you're going to start memorizing it. And then when you're ready to not use this, you don't have to use this book anymore. And then literally it's going to go through, okay, so now it says demo. So now we are going to put on our cleanser. So, oh my gosh, you're going to scoop up your cleanser in your hand. You have a bowl of water. I'm going to have you just go ahead and wash your face. Oh my gosh, how does that feel? Rub upward and outward in small circles, and then you can go ahead and use your little washcloth to take that out or to take that off. And then go ahead and just pat dry. And then it's going to tell me how to wrap it up. Like, how does your skin feel wait for responses. I know I love that. And then validate her response. So literally just like how cool. And then it tells me the transition. So, okay, let's move on to the next time-wise product. So now we're going to go ahead and do the moisturizer. So you guys get the point. But what's really cool is it literally leads you through the entire makeover. So for instance, it's going to talk about your microdermabrasion, your hydrogel eye patches. It's going to talk about the charcoal mask. So this will help if they're going to do the charcoal mask. You'll just know you got to flip to that page real quick. And then once you get all the way to the back, it is going to go over how to thank them, what to go over, blah, blah, blah. So then once they are done with their skincare and the makeup, it is now your job to use the tools that I give you to close them out. That's like the terminology. What does that mean? So now once they're all done, I go, okay, how do you feel? How do you look? How do you think you look? Amazing. You look so beautiful. Well, thank you so much just for coming today. And before you leave, I'm going to share three quick things with you. If you don't mind taking your profile, just flipping that over to the back, I'm going to share those 3 things. And then there's going to be some follow-up questions on here. And if you could just fill them out for me when I'm done, and then we could just have a quick conversation so I know where you're at, what you're feeling about today. And then we'll get you out of here with your little picture and your gift. Okay, sound good? Amazing. So the first thing that I want to share with you is actually a reward system that I have. So one of the best compliments that you could give me is actually by giving me referrals. And what that looks like, I don't know if you've ever had a Mary Kay party, but they are free. And basically it is what you did today, but just in a group session. And I'm going to pack up my kit. I'm going to come to your house and we're going to pick a day and a time and a theme, like pizza and a pajama party with facials, or makeovers and mimosas for like a Saturday morning, like kind of brunch. Or maybe we do like a wine down Wednesday and do like facials and charcuterie and wine. But I'm going to come, you're going to invite all your friends, you're going to send that cute little invite. And then I'm going to come with all my setups, and I'm going to give everyone their own individual setup. We're going to pay for everybody. And then just for helping me, meet new people and grow my business, you're going to go on a little shopping spree at the end of the party based off of all of these little rewards that are down here in this corner. So for every for every $100 that's spent, you're going to get $10 in credit. For every party that's booked, you're going to get an additional $10 in credit. And for anybody that joins my team, you're going to get another $10 in credit. So you literally can earn so many rewards, and it doesn't hurt my feelings if you don't book. But I will say my goal right now is blah, 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 because women always want to help a goal. And my goal right now is to actually grow my business by 20 new customers by the end of the month. And I just need 2 more hostesses to book a party. And that would help me so much. Is there any way you could help me and earn some free products? And then you'd be like, okay. And then if that sounds really good to you, when you're done, you can check that little box right there, and we'll talk about booking. Okay. And then the second thing I'm going to share with you is some deals that I have today. And now I don't normally, I hope that you just had a blast today, and you are under no obligation to purchase anything today, but I'm sure I tempted you a little bit. And I would love to be your beauty consultant. So I'm going to share these little deals that I have on this sheet for you. And now I like to think of today like a Mexican restaurant. And I know that's so silly, but just listen to the analogy. So today your makeover was like your complimentary chips and salsa. You came, you ate, you had a great time, and you could just leave without a bill. Now, if you wanted to stay a little bit longer and maybe you just wanted to shop a la carte, like a taco or a side of queso or a side of rice, you can shop any product in our catalog on its own, just like you would at a normal store. And then if you are like, I want to stay and have the best time and get a whole combination plate, like a combo or a lunch combo, these are going to be your combos, and this is where you are going to save the most. So this would be like your combo number 3 with 2 enchiladas and a side of rice and beans, or like 1 taco, 1 enchilada, and beans. So as you can tell, that is my analogy. I'm just very visual, so I love that. But if you would just follow along with me, I'm going to go over these incredible deals that I have with you today. So right here at the top, you'll see we have the I Deserve It All kit. And this is like if you loved everything that's on your skin today, from your regimen to your microdermabrasion spa treatment to your quick dash out the door makeup look. Now, just for getting all these things, you're going to get your eye makeup remover for free. That was that first product that just took off all that buildup on our eyes and make sure that we don't have any leftover, even waterproof. And then you're also going to get that beautiful travel roll-up bag for free, and it spins, it hangs up, it's dishwasher safe, and you're just going to be able to put all your products in there. So that is going to be the first bundle. The second bundle is that I Gotta Have It. It's just a little less makeup heavy, but you're still getting the bulk of your skincare with your regimen and your spa treatment. And then you're going to get your primer and your CC cream. Now, you still get the bag for free. And then the other 2 bundles down here are just a little bit smaller. And you can go ahead and take a look at those. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you is, of course, my absolute favorite is the business side of Mary Kay. And now I do say that I completely understand of direct selling is not for everybody, but I would not be here today if my consultant did not share the opportunity with me. And I would just love to share the perks with you, and maybe something speaks to you today. And if it doesn't, that's okay. But I am just working on growing my team of confident women that really just want to have an extra avenue of income for their family, or who want to save up for a trip, or just be financially stable, or maybe it's not even income and you just want a group of girlfriends or a community or women to talk to, something to do, and we get that in Mary Kay. And this is why I started Mary Kay. Yada, 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 say why you started Mary Kay. And I'm just going to share the quick perks of what that looks like. So right now, we actually have the highest commission in all of direct selling on our products, which is 50%. And what I love about that is it doesn't take a lot of selling to actually start seeing money in your pocket, because 50% is so high. Now, for instance, I have this skincare set right here, and this is our Miracle set. And this is $116, but when I sell this, I take $58, put it directly in my pocket, and I take the other $58 and I go order your products. And what I love about that is it's instant. We don't wait for paychecks with Mary Kay. We get to put that directly in our pocket. Have you ever had a bill that came up, or an unexpected expense, and you literally looked at your husband and you were like, I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't know how we're going to come up with it. Imagine if you had a Mary Kay business that you could literally pull up on your phone, send out some text messages, share what's on your heart, and you could put $100 to $200 in your account instantly. Life-changing. And that is something that I help women do. Now, also, we do not have any targets or quotas. So if you are someone who's very busy, this is such a good business that's so flexible. And I love that we don't have these ceilings or these, floors that we have to hit every single month. I love that we don't have monthly website fees. When you sign up, you get your tools. And the best part is that our sign up cost is so low. It is $35. And depending on the month, if you're watching this in October, then you will know that our sign up is $10 on sale. But for $35, you can start a Mary Kay business. And let's just say it doesn't work out for you. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was $35. Like, that is just absolutely incredible. But it's so low risk. It's truly no risk at all. But I just love that you could come in, you could try it out, see what it could be for you. And honestly, we have such a variety of women in our team. And I just love that they all have different personalities, come from different walks of life, different backgrounds, ethnicities, but every business is just so different for everybody. I have moms, I have grandmas, I have women working part-time, I have women working full-time, or 2 jobs, or going to school, or in nursing school, or, are in medical field, or just, girls that are fresh out of high school that they're like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life yet. So we will be able to work with you. But now that I've gone over all of those things, I'm going to give you a couple minutes and I want you to fill out these questions for me. And as you'll see, we'll ask you, what was your favorite part about today? Is there any bundles that you want to purchase and take home today? And I will check you out for that. I can do Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. I can do payment plans with Klarna or Affirm, and we'll get you all checked out. Or if you just want individual products, you can go ahead and list that for me here and we'll go over that. And then maybe if you do want to book a party, if you check that box, you can list here what items you want to earn for free. Put them on your wish list. And then the very bottom, which is my favorite question, what is your favorite part about the Mary Kay opportunity? So then you're going to let her fill it out and she's going to go through and then you're going to look at it when she's done, be like, okay, let's go over your answers. Now, I always start with question number 5. I don't care what she says. Even if she says it's not for me, I always start asking her, I go, could you ever see yourself having a Mary Kay business? And then she'll tell me and be like, you know what? I'm kind of intrigued. Like maybe she put B, like need more info. And you're like, what enticed you the most? What is most exciting to you? And she'll tell you, well, I do like the fact that it's flexible and you could make, 50%, and you can make, some extra income. And I'm like, okay, well, let me ask you this. If I could teach you every single thing that you need to know to be successful and bring an income for your family, would you want to learn? And let her answer. And then if she's like, yeah, I would, be like, okay, would that $35 be worth it to bring in that income for your family? To look at your husband and be like, you know what, babe, we're going to go buy that new lawnmower that you are wanting. Or maybe you want to be a yes mom. And when you go to Target with your daughter or your son and they ask for that little just toy that they want. And usually you're like, oh no, sorry, we can't get it today. You have to put it back. And you're like, yeah, I literally have an account with my Mary Kay money. I can buy that for you. So that is kind of the conversations that I would have. And depending on each person, Nash, hopefully my dog stopped barking. But no matter what that person, their objection is, have that conversation. And honestly, if they say no, it's okay. But be confident in what they are looking for. Even if you don't know the answer, just be like, you know what, that's a great question. I would love to set up a quick 10-minute phone call with you and my director, because I'm newer, but Taylor has been doing this for almost 5 years, and she could probably give you some more info and be able to answer these questions better than I can. And I would love to set that up. Is there a day this week that would work for you? Or maybe I could text her real quick and see if she's available tonight. So no matter what, try to do your absolute best, but then you can go more in depth. And if you don't know, say that. Set up a call with me. And then you can go over to the product. So maybe she put the I deserve it all and you're like, okay. So then you pull out your sales ticket, you total her up, and boom, done. Okay, that is that. So I think we went over everything. Y'all can comment, of course, on this. This will be posted probably for years. But if y'all just comment and I will come back for questions, or if you want to text me, box me, message me, email me, all the things that you have questions on, we'll go over. But this is basically going to be the overall look and setup of what an appointment looks like. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, I think that's it. Thank y'all for watching. And I encourage you to go out there and book some in-person faces. I don't care if it's your first face ever, or if you're rebooting your business, or if you've been doing faces for a long time. I believe in you. And go out there, go pamper some women, and have some fun. Okay, bye guys.